One and all, we're going to look at dollar Swiss today, and we're going to look at NU, the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar, because we had those two signals yesterday, and had we have held them, we would have done okay. So, you know, maybe we couldn't have closed at 10 p.m. using the spreadsheet logic. We could have held, but I don't know if you held or even took the signal, but had we of held, we would have done quite well. And I think this is going to be fairly decent because we've got monthly pivot now, and they shorted it on the dynamic. Although at the high level we are a sell, but they're selling it over time. So if they continue, which is like the caveat, they continue, then we'll come up. So the SLC above is 97.80. We're 7 pips away. Alright, so bear that in mind. And the one below is at 97.10. And I think we might come up here potentially. Because we're above monthly pivot, we should probably get to MR1, 99.25. And there's a case for this doing quite well because we've got this weak Swiss and we've got a strong USD. So there's the bubble logic for that, okay? And also note that the New Zealand dollar and US dollar proximity, they're actually quite a distance away. And also CAD Swiss and CAD Kiwi, even CAD Aussie. So, but we'll look at the dollar Swiss and we'll look at the New Zealand dollar US dollar. So there's the logic there, okay? So strong and then weak. Okay, come back here. This is my algo. It was going well yesterday up to the point where those buy sell programs kicked in and it triggered all my stops. So I'm still testing the algo, which if you remember is the RTD thing, the real-time data. So I'm still testing that. So dollar Swiss we covered briefly. I think that's going to be a target, MR1. Keep an eye on 97.35. That should hold. Let me take the these guys off. And then my FX books, you know, they sold it, so therefore we came up. Okay, so if they continue, then we'll come up. So they're your levels. I think inevitably we might come here, and that's going to be a strong resistance. NU. Oh, I'm going to cover indices as well because I had a comment on YouTube to cover indices, so I will do that. I'll start that now. That's fine. NU. So this would have been doing okay. Just typing my password, and then once that loads, then we can look at the sentiment. So NU. So yeah, target below 64.10. One above is 65. There's your monthly pivot. I was saying how we should maybe wait for that to break. Looks like we are going to come and break it or test it at least. And if we come below monthly pivot, we'll target support. Keep it nice and simple, and that's going to be your stop loss. If you wait for an entry below, just have it stop nice and tight. Oh, and there's my cat again. So yeah, so that's that. Let's have a look at some pitchforks. Remember the diagonal break for NU there. So and then we're below B, which is your body of the harmonic. I'll show you the there. You can see this counterwork. So I'll post this in the technical chat because this is still valid, and maybe you might have held the trade. I'm not sure. And so that's NU. Maybe I can show you dollar Swiss, but I don't know if it's going to format nicely, but we'll see. We are taking the stop loss cluster above, and we're in an ascending pitchfork with a bullish harmonic. It's a very, very large pitchfork. Let me zoom out again. So yeah, it's quite strong, and we've got a diagonal support as well here. I think it's just calculating the data. It's a bit laggy. But yeah, even if we fell, would be in nice support. So yeah, 96.85 is going to be a decent support because it's your pitchfork lower. We're taking the SLC above. So what happens now? We'll have to wait and see. And I'll show you the S&P sentiment and things. So there's the buy, and we are teetering now. We're actually back to being sell because they're going long. Can you see that little tick above the 0 line? So that makes this a sell at a high level. If it crosses this moving average, then you know we're gonna fall. Alright, so keep an eye on, you know, these lows there, but at the high level we're sell now, and we probably still need to fall in order to, you know, for them to be really convinced that we're going to fall, and then they won't try and buy the dip. They're trying to buy the dip, and that's like a bearish indication. Remember what I was saying on the bulletin about the US yields, and we had an inversion of the 5 and the 10, and that's like a bit of an omen as well. So this is actually a high level sell currently. As it stands this minute, they might change their mind in 5 minutes time, and that's the trouble. We have to, you know, be quite patient, and gold is very sideways. We are a high level sell, so we should be coming down, and whether or not they're going to try and buy this dip on the S&P. So I'll show you US 30 if I can, and then I guess I'll just wrap up the video. Right, so we're buy at the high level, however they're trying to buy the dip, and we've crossed the 21 moving average, and that's the sell indication. So this is the buy, where we crossed from above going below, so this is a buy, and this is going to be a sell because they're buying the dip and they're selling. If they sell, we'll come up. If they buy, we'll come down. And so you can see how it works. So they went long, price fell, they shorted it, price went up, they went long, price fell, they shorted it, price went up. It happens every single time, and this is going to happen again. So be careful here, look for entry for a buy, but you want to get a copy of the trading station. So if you need me to help you with this, let me know, but you do definitely 100% need to get this terminal, especially if you're trading indices. So I think our signals from yesterday are going to be absolutely fine, and they're still valid, like I said, in the technical area, and especially NU as well. I think that's going to be a decent one, and we're going to probably target that, and we're probably even going to get down to MS1. So just to summarize, the signals are still going to be valid from yesterday, I think, and get a copy of the FXCM trading station, and then you can be on top of the market, and you can make lots of profits. So you do need a copy of this. Alright, and let me know if you need help with that, but I 100% recommend it if you're trading indices and gold. Okay, and have a speak to you soon, and have a good day.